Earlier tonight, you evicted Bubble from the Big Brother house. Here's how he took the news. The fourth person to be evicted from the Big Brother house will be Bubble.
Oh my God.
Pull your load.
God!
Coming on, baby.
Hello and welcome back to the fourth eviction night of Big Brother 2001. Bubble only received 3 nominations from his fellow housemates. Paul got 6. But in Big Brother, you guys decide. The nation has removed the Joker from the pack. Will Bubble come out laughing? Okay, it is another mad eviction night and another completely bonkers group of fans. Look at these guys over here. Hats off to the Bubble. And look at these guys over here. We love Brian. There's an awful lot of Brian fans here. An awful lot of Brian fans. Anyway, last orders have been called. In 5 minutes, Big Brother will eject Bubble from the premises. Elizabeth's looking a little bit sad there. The housemates actually took it quite badly, Bubble's departure. Anyway, let's see what happened in the last hour and a half.
Why? The bees will all be taped. She can watch them all. She'll be seeing you. Told me to let her down. You can see her now.
I only came in to the money.
I bet you're going to make a lot of money there, Bubba, when you come out of this. The things that you're going to do.
I just wanted to get back.
Do you know the most gutting thing? Honestly, the most gutting thing for me is I really was just so looking forward to this weekend.
But it's not just about money. And I know you need it for your little girl.
I just wanted just to say, there you go.
I think
she can have whatever she wants.
Look, sweetie, I think you'll still be able to do that. What you've got to do now is you've got to have a good night, right? Stephanie's going to be there.
Yeah.
All your mates are going to be there. Boney, or Bono, whatever he was called.
Yeah. See you later. Hey, matey. I'll see you again. Okay.
Anyway, it's not nice, but you...
How are you feeling?
Gutted.
Did it come as a shock? How did it feel when you heard? Were you expecting this at all?
I prepared myself for it. If I was truly honest, I didn't think I would go. But then again, obviously, people see different things on the outside.
Brian,
you are, without doubt, the funniest man I've ever met.
I was waiting for something. You are when I went out. Oh, God.
You are the funniest man I've ever met. And I've at least been locked up in a house away from my family and from my friends and from my little gal. You have made this a lot easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much.
Oh, I'm going to cry. That's so sweet. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's nearly time to go and get Bubble now. He's wearing his little lucky deerstalker hat, which I'm hoping can only be a good sign. I'm going to go and join his family, who are waiting to meet him up by the gates. So I'm now going to talk to the house.
Sorry, mate.
Big Brother house, this is Davina. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Bubble, you have been voted out of the Big Brother house, and you now have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes and make your way to the main exit door. When the 30 seconds are up, the door will open automatically and you must leave the house. I've got to remind all the other housemates that Big Brother rules state that they are not allowed to step outside. Is that clear?
Yes!
Okay, can we activate the countdown, please?
30 seconds.
A lot of Big Bubble fans
20
here.
seconds.
And some very big Brian fans.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bubble, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Open the The door then.
Okay, whatever. You convinced me.
Good luck, mate.
My baby's there.
A record maker. You're a record breaker.
My baby's there. Davina's there. Hello, ding dong.
If you're the best, the worst, longest and most. If you're the face.
Hello.
Leave your
No, you're not carrying that. You're a pregnant lady.
Come on. Leave your face with these guys here. Drop it there.
Baby. Give me a kiss. I miss you so much.
Right, come on, see your folks. Come on, see your folks. Oh, hat! Mustn't lose the deer stalker. Now go see your mum.
Oh.
Anna.
Hi, Mum.
You're a star. And we love you.
Dad, Jimmy's well.
Keep a cool head, son. Keep a cool head. Okay? And you, go.
I recognise this man.
Mark here, now listen.
How do I do?
How
do I do?
Stand this way. Mark's got a few things he wants to say to you.
Quick round up, mate. England, they won them both.
Get in!
Chelsea, Frank Lampard's in, Emmanuel Petit's in, and Wise is out!
No! Wise has gone!
Gone, mate.
Petit's there, okay.
Petit's there.
We can live with that.
Right, come with me, Bubble. I'm going to take you down.
Keep it cool, mate.
You're going to see,
Keep it cool, son. We'll see you in.
family. You're going to see all your family in 1 second, Bubble. You're going to see Steffi in a second. I know you love her. I can see that. She loves you too. She's been very emotional when she knew you were coming out. Petit!
Here we go.
Can you believe
Emmanuel
that?
Petit, ding dong, we like that.
We love Emmanuel Petit. Nice hair. Okay, come and see the photographers. Come on.
Stay in the middle, come on. Hello! Hello! Hello!
A lot of people here to see you. Sign the autographs.
Get my bag for you.
I know. Plenty of time later. They're all here for you. We've got loads of your mates in the studio.
Unbelievable.
All your mates.
Top boy! Top
Rugby tackle there. We all know what goes on Bubbles' head, but what goes on in his head. Join us after the break when we'll be lifting the lid. Oh yeah, the sweet corn eating champion of the UK. It's Bubbles! Wow. What a reception you had from these guys.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. What a
Unbelievable.
great bunch of mates you've got.
They are the
Now,
boys.
you were devastated when you heard your name,
Yes.
weren't you? I mean, it came as a big surprise.
Yes, I was a bit surprised, yeah.
Because what was interesting there, and you couldn't really see it, was that it was a surprise for the entire house. And we haven't had that yet on an eviction night. I think that the whole house, including Paul, had made up his mind that Paul was leaving tonight, and including all of Paul's family. So it was quite a sort of blow, I think, to everybody. But I can just tell you that the percentages were incredibly close, and that was something like 4 or 5% in it. So I mean, it was nominal. It was nothing.
At least someone rang up for us, eh?
Yeah. A lot of people did. Over 500,000 people did, and
Alrighty then.
and Stuart got 86%. So you can feel good about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Stuart, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. But it's true. You know, what can I say? Now, I wanted to ask you something, because he's been nominated 3 weeks in a row, right? What do you think Paul's got that, like you, Naz, Stuart haven't?
Oh, I don't want to speak bad about Naz and Stuart. But me, I can only go me and Paul.
Yep.
Oh, he's a good-looking lad, isn't he? I don't do well on the facial department.
Oh, mate.
He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy. As I think I said in the diary a couple of times, the more time I've spent with him, the more I've liked him. We had a little thing at the beginning, but the more time we spent together, the more we've got on. And he gave me his sunglasses at the end at Oakley. I've never had a pair of Oakleys before.
Oh, and they're not cheap, those.
No,
I can tell you that
not.
right now.
But he's a nice guy, yeah.
Were you ready to leave? You weren't, were you?
No, I wanted to stay and I wanted to win it.
I mean, we saw a bit of you kind of getting quite choked up and emotional because basically you were in there to win the money for your daughter.
Yes.
But you can make loads of money now you're out! Yay! Now, you've had so much support. You've had a load of support from your friends and your family.
I knew I'd always
You've
get
also had some support from new groups that you may not have heard of. Up there in the hats is the Church of Bubble. They've set up a site on the internet. So they've been supporting you. And also, you kicked off this week a tabloid war between the Mirror and the Sun. Now, the Mirror was backing Paul. Here we go. Bubble bath for the girls. But check this out. Check this out. This was your country needs Bubble to stay in the Big Brother house. Look at that. Can I just say, that Tom Selleck moustache.
I've always said the sun was all right. I read it every day.
I'm quite feeling your moustache there. I think maybe you should look at that.
You think I can't roll
yeah.
when my shaving is not that good.
Handlebar moustache, I quite like it. The other thing that we noticed was that when you came into the house, you were very chipper and very, very happy. And your mum, in fact, was a bit worried about how happy you were on the first day, weren't you, Anna? She was a little bit worried. But then you seemed to get quite depressed. Let's just take a quick look at what I'm trying to say.
Fucking Well, we like it in here.
Yeah,
the old bubble magic, here we go.
So there we go, the old bubble magic. But suddenly this, it went from being very up to actually finding it pretty hard inside the house, to being quite isolated from the group, sleeping a lot. Now, how hard was it in there?
As we said in the group in there, until you've done it, you haven't got a Danny. It's a roller coaster, especially for me in the weekends was difficult. It is hard because I get my little girl at the weekends. Yeah. So that was, really Monday to Friday, the Big Brother house could have all day long.
Big Brother was quite stiff with you, wasn't he, as well, with messages to Bryony?
Yeah, that was the thing. She's 3 years old, she can't read or write, so she probably can now. She's quite a clever little girl, but that wasn't a message for her, that was for me, I didn't have pictures on the wall because that would get me a bit down. So I just wanted that, and I found that a little bit harsh.
How hard did you find it when you did your legging? Because that must have been very isolating as well from the group. It meant that you couldn't kind of join in with them.
You feel like you can't pull your weight. It's not a winner, and I'd love to see that because I was asleep when that happened.
Mate, we're going to show you a little bit later on. That was the most fantastic fall. Every time I see it, I'm like, it's just so painful. You're still limping now.
Yeah, it doesn't bend properly, it only goes to there.
Oh, God.
It's not a winner, but I was asleep. I knew. Go on.
Well, you did sleep a lot, actually. At that point, it was like depression had set in, really, because the psychologists say that.
Nothing to do to an extent, and you are bored. And in all fairness, I've lost a fair few amount of hours of sleep during my life.
Yeah.
So it's catch-up time.
Catch-up time. Now, why do you think you were nominated? What reasons do you think people gave?
I can be too loud. I can be annoying.
OK, well, there are a few reasons for nominations, but these span from your whole time in the house over the last 5 weeks. So let's just take a look at the reasons.
I've nominated Bubble because I think with him there's a very thin line between when he's being serious and when he thinks he's being funny.
Why am I a weirdo when he's got a fucking problem with his hats? He's a roughneck. He's fucking common as muck.
There's a few points about Bubble, like when he gets in a bad mood and shouts, and then he says he's only joking, but it does scare me in quite a way, and I don't think he is joking.
I think he's in it for slightly different reasons to myself. Just to comment that he would basically go out tomorrow if he knew he weren't going to win it.
You are sleeping a lot, and I just think not contributing to the group as you probably could do in a normal environment.
Well, Penny and Naz are out.
There's nothing wrong with being common, Penny.
Yeah, too right, mate. Well done. And what about Josh's comment about being lazy? Did you think that was fair?
He's only been there relatively 3 weeks, hasn't he? So give him a couple more
So
weeks
he
and he'll be
didn't see
sleeping.
you at the beginning when you were a bit more up. He came in when you were going through
Yeah,
your
it's
down
fair enough,
phase.
I suppose. You know, it's very hard nominating, and sometimes you are looking for a reason. In all fairness, I remember nominating Josh at the last minute when he, you know, didn't ask to borrow me hats. And that was literally as I walked in, I changed my mind. So it is hard
Who
nominating.
got on your
in there.
nerves in there?
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Narinda.
Were you glad when she left?
She's got no respect in certain things. She's a lovely girl, she's lively, she's bubbly, but there are times in that house when you have to conversate and you have to bite your tongue with people, you know, for the sake of everyone else that lives there. And
She's not done it since she's left either.
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, me and Narinda never really saw eye to eye, but I don't think I'm the only one who felt like that, but I'll let other people speak for themselves.
You saw Helen there say she was a bit worried about you from time to time. She couldn't tell whether you were joking or not when you said you were, and you actually said while you were watching it, "Sorry, sweetheart."
I liked her.
Did that upset you?
Yeah, but I think now she's got to know me a bit better, hopefully, that, who knows?
What did you like about Helen?
She's so young in a way in herself and so much zest for life, do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure in a couple of years' time something's going to slap her in the face, you know, and it's going to be horrible and she'll have to deal with it, because I know I've had it. But at the moment she's like so carefree and so...
And naive
reminded me
almost.
of, you know, 5 years
You
ago.
when you were younger.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like getting older.
Now, listen, tabloid, true or false? Now, as we've seen, this wasn't the only time that you were in the tabloids. You've been in the tabloids quite a lot, let me just say. And what I'm going to do is play a little game with you. So I'm going to say a headline that's appeared in the tabloid, and you've got to tell me if it's true or false.
Okay.
Okay, here's the first one. You have bedded 100 women. True or false?
True.
Yeah, true! Is it really?
Yeah.
Mate, really?
Well, you're working
Do you
night
keep a
clubs.
little notch?
No, but over. I would say over 100. If it's not 100, it's 90, 98.
Okay.
But when I was guessing.
Next one's a bit
Okay.
steep. Next one's a bit steep. Okay, here we go. Are you a flop in bed? Now, this is Star's ex-fiancé, I've got to say that. Star's ex-fiancé says he's a flop in bed.
Well, that's her. As long as I enjoy myself.
What was that? Was that Mark? Was that Brother Mark? Did you say... What did you say?
I said, no, he's definitely not. I can vouch for it. Thought it might help.
Okay, next one.
My fiancé.
Have you... Ex-fiancé. Bubble has a ban for drink driving.
True.
True. Right, okay. Bubble,
I was
I'm
honest
going to
about
move
that
on to
from
the
day
next
one.
one. Yeah, no, we're going to move on to the next one. Now, things that appear in the papers, this is a bit of a heavy one.
Okay.
Okay, and it's not always good news, and we're showing you this for a very good reason, because the person it's concerning wants to come clean and say that, in her eyes, it wasn't the truth. So this is about Stephanie, and it says... girlfriend cheated on you while you were in the house with her ex-boyfriend. But the reason why we've shown you that one is because Stephanie actually wanted to go on national television to refute it. So Stephanie, over to you.
Baby, no, that's a pile of pants. You know I love you.
She does really love you. She's been floods of tears since you were evicted. She can't wait to see you.
I know you love me, baby.
It's for you guys to sort that out later, but I had to ask you
Is his
about
name
it.
there by any
I
chance?
had to ask you about it simply because people will want to know. Okay, I'm going to move on now. Romance in the house. Who's going to be romancing now you've gone?
No romancing happening in that house.
Paul and Helen?
Never happening. She loves Big G.
Elizabeth and Emma?
Didn't know about that one.
No, it was after the bath the other night.
No,
at the party. No,
a lot of
no
people that have
Helen
got
and
partners.
Paul?
No, I mean, I think they're good friends. Then
Flirting.
again, let's have a butcher's. It could be wrong.
Okay, Bubble.
No, she loves Big G.
There was one love story in there that we've all been gripped to for over the past few weeks, and I just want to take a look at it now.
James! You are fucking dead, man. Do you know how angry I am with you? Do you know how angry I am? I fucking regret it. What was?
An injection, that's what put you down. Like an old dog, an old bitch that's been around for too long, had too many litters.
Put your fingers down.
No!
Come on! You love it. Let me paint you nose.
I said no! You vermin, canine. Bubble, hold me!
just love Brian?
He is the funniest man I've ever come across in my life.
What did you think of him when you first saw him? Weren't sure, were
I'd met
you?
him before.
No!
Yeah.
Oh my God, how bizarre.
I met him
Where?
on one of the rounds going through.
Oh.
One of the days, getting to the thing. I met him that day, and I walked away from that interview, and I remember saying to someone, I don't think I got much chance there because I've met someone who was funnier than me.
Oh. And you were also very close to Amma. She got very upset when you got evicted. Now, from the outside, a lot of people have found Amma quite hard to get through to. What was it that you found in her?
Amma is someone that, in the group, I think sometimes she struggles to get a point across, or is, you know, she feels a bit overawed by it all. Whereas I just open my mouth and go, you what? But Amma, if you get on your own, you know, and you're sitting down, she was always a late bird as well, like myself, and a smoker, so we had things in common. Getting talked to, she's a lovely girl. She hasn't had it easy. I don't think anyone in the house has.
Do you think maybe you identified with her? That she hadn't had it easy, and neither had you?
To an extent, maybe, yeah. But then again, I've had some things very easy. Like, I couldn't ask for better family or friends.
Oh.
I've just made it hard for myself in life.
Bubble, just want to ask you very quickly, who do you think's going to win?
Who would I like to win, or who do I think?
Who do you think first?
I think it's a close call, but from the inside of the house, Brian.
Really?
Brian or Dean?
From here out there, it's a very popular choice. Brian or Dean?
Brian or Dean.
Okay, and then from your heart, who would you like to win?
I'd like Brian to win.
You'd still like Brian to win?
Because I think... Shut me out. I think... Dean is... I think the closest people I got on was Brian, Betty and Dean. Betty was diamond. Dean and Betty, they're a lot more sure of themselves in themselves. Brian still has this something that he's like, he doesn't realise that is a superstar in the making. If ever I'm a privileged man, he is a superstar.
Bubble, you've been fantastic. You've been great entertainment. Let's just take a look why.
Tacos, blowjob, the bill on the telly. That is live at its best, isn't it?
Yeah! Let me out of this house! It's driving me mad!
One thing in my life which is very important to me, my hat.
You can leave your hat on.
Yeah, I'll always wear my hat.
You can leave your hat on.
Get your hats for you. It was a joke.
You knew where they were.
Yes, it was a joke.
He has set a new UK record.
Oh, that is so gorgeous.
Drinking tea, watching the England game without TV. In the Guinness Book of World Records, right? It has all the world records. Will there ever be a Book of United Kingdom records? Will ever my name be anywhere?
Yay!
Thank you.
Well done, Bubble. Now listen, mate, come in. I'm going to take you outside to meet your fans. I'll bring you back in here to see your family in 1 second. Come with me.
Open that fucking door and I'd walk out and I'd go, whoa!
Money. I want people chanting, Helen, Helen. Do you know what I mean?
Like, hello, Helen, go and cry, Helen, you're so loud.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
It is good.
How's your chin? What was it? It was just basically loads of shouting and then...
Come on, you know you want to. The betting queen herself, Banzai, is up next on 4. And as if tonight's excitement wasn't enough, there's more action from the house as Big Brother reveals more tomorrow at 9.